Did you know that fruits and vegetables that we eat today have fewer nutrients than they did just 50 years ago? In this video, we'll summarize the science behind this decline, explore how modern agriculture is impacting the quality of our food, and show how you can take control of your food and garden to grow nutrient-dense produce. Whether you're a seasoned gardener or just starting out, stick around to learn how to boost the health and vitality of your homegrown vegetables. What are micronutrients and why are they important? Just as vitamins are vital for our health, micronutrients are essential for the health of our soil and plants. These nutrients, required in small amounts, are crucial for supporting growth, development, and overall well-being in both plants and humans. We obtain them from our food, while plants absorb them from the soil. But they're disappearing. Since the 1950s, the nutrient content of our food has significantly declined. Studies, including one from Alex Jack in America's Vanishing Nutrients, show notable drops in key nutrients like calcium, iron, and vitamin A in various vegetables. Jack's findings are not alone. Some similar findings include the Cushy Institute analysis from 1975 to 1997 and British Nutrient Data 1930 through 1980, published in the British Food Journal. Why are we seeing this? Many researchers, including Donald Davis, argue that modern farming practices emphasize yield and pest resistance over nutrient density. And this makes sense. Farmers are incentivized to produce crops by weight and volume rather than nutritional quality, which is understandable given the economic pressures they face. Farming is hard work, and the focus on quantity is often necessary for making a living. Check out the documentary Seeds of Profit. The film explores the development of a tomato variety engineered for an extended shelf life, delving into the trade-offs involved. The documentary discusses how this innovation, while beneficial for transportation and reducing waste, often comes at the cost of flavor and nutritional content. This case study highlights the broader consequences of prioritizing commercial traits over the nutritional quality of food. Just a brief interruption. If you found this video useful so far, like this video and subscribe to my channel. It really helps, and I look forward to giving you updates along this whole growing season. In addition to breeding for appearance and shelf life, the soil is becoming sapped of nutrients. So, how did we get here? For context, let's skim the history of agriculture. From the shift to agriculture in 10,000 BC to the development of the three-field crop rotation system in the Middle Ages, farming practices have continually evolved. Today, modern farming is a powerhouse of efficiency, but often depletes soil of vital micronutrients through overplanting. The use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides further contribute to long-term soil degradation and increases reliance on chemical inputs. What is this doing to our soil, and how does it affect our food? Soil quality has been hit hard by modern agriculture. Crops are not only bred to hold more water, which dilutes their nutrient content, but the farmland itself is becoming increasingly depleted. While crops may appear ripe and yield well, their hidden nutritional deficits often go unnoticed by both farmers and consumers. This makes it difficult for farmers to justify the added costs of adding trace elements, as it doesn't visibly improve the crop's look or market value. Majid Abdulli, in the book Plant Micronutrients, shares that nutrient deficiencies largely impact crop yields and nutritional quality, and that adding trace elements has proven effective in increasing both the quantity and quality of crops, enhancing nutrient content. More nutrients in the soil leads to more nutrient-rich crops, resulting in healthier food. Keep in mind that more is not always better. Too much boron, for example, can be detrimental, and we'll discuss soil amendments soon. This is depressing and kind of alarming, but don't let this deter you from eating store-bought vegetables. They are vital and a healthy part of your diet. The key takeaway is that traditional vegetable seeds, the varieties that have been grown for hundreds of years, are still available for you to grow today. If you have space for a garden, you have the power to provide nutrient-dense food for your family. Micronutrients are vital for both human and plant health. While we can't cover each one in detail, let's focus on one key example to understand their importance. This map shows us the most common deficiency by region. Looking closely, we see that zinc is the most common micronutrient deficiency in the US. This is the case especially in high pH soils, which can lock zinc in forms unavailable to the plants. Plants absorb zinc from the soil primarily through their roots as zinc ions. Zinc is moved through the plant by the same system responsible for transporting water and is crucial for enzyme function, protein synthesis, and growth hormone production. It also plays a vital role in chlorophyll production and helps in the formation of seeds. Zinc is just one of many vital micronutrients, each essential for the health of both plants and humans. Deficiencies are not always obvious. Life is complex and has evolved to function even when nutrient levels are less than optimal. Take humans, for example. We can live for a long time with certain nutrient deficiencies, like being low in vitamin D, which many people experience without immediate severe effects. But over time, these deficiencies can lead to problems, just as poor soil nutrients can impact plant health and crop quality. Now, let's explore where these critical nutrients come from and how they enter the soil. A star forms, collects elements through fusion, and eventually explodes in a supernova. The resulting debris coalesces to form new solar systems with rocky planets. The elements from the star make up the rocks in these planets. And then we get rock weathering. This is the natural process where rocks break down into smaller particles, releasing minerals and nutrients into the soil. This can occur through physical, chemical, and biological weathering. But let's focus on physical. Physical weathering includes freeze-thaw cycles and mechanical forces such as the impact of rainwater in rivers. For example, the formation of the Grand Canyon is a result of such processes. This explains the fertility of coastal regions and river deltas, where sediments are continuously deposited. Additionally, Earth's tectonic activity, which is unique among planets, continuously recycles the planet's crust, driving volcanic eruptions that bring fresh minerals to the surface, further enriching the soil and supporting life. Here's a list of common mineral soil amendments that most of you are probably familiar with. We have lime, gypsum, rock phosphate. But the two that we're going to be focusing on, you may not have heard of, and that is green sand and azomite. Green sand is a natural mineral product formed from the marine sedimentary rock called gluconite. I'm sorry if I mispronounced that. It forms in ancient seabeds where low oxygen conditions allow it to accumulate over millions of years. Green sand is typically mined from these ancient deposits, particularly in areas like the US East Coast. Once extracted, the material is crushed into a fine powder, which can be used as a garden amendment. It is valued for its rich content of potassium and trace minerals, improving soil fertility and structure. And we have azomite. This is a natural mineral product formed from volcanic ash deposits that were buried and weathered over millions of years. This process left behind a mineral-rich substance containing over 70 trace elements. It is mined from ancient deposits in Utah, where the ash was once part of a volcanic eruption. After extraction, azomite 2 is ground into a fine powder, making it suitable as a garden amendment. It is valued for its ability to replenish depleted soils with a wide range of essential micronutrients, promoting healthy plant growth. Which is best for your garden? A gardener might prefer to use green sand in a season where tomatoes or root crops are grown, as it provides potassium and improves soil structure, which can benefit fruiting and root development. On the other hand, azomite is rich in trace minerals, making it a good choice for leafy greens, which require a broad range of nutrients for optimal growth. Other reasons for choosing one over the other could include specific soil deficiencies, the type of crops being grown, and overall garden health goals. Overall, green sand is better for long-term soil improvement, while Azomite provides a broader spectrum of minerals in a single application. Soil testing is the best option for gardeners because it provides specific insights into your soil's needs, ensuring optimal plant health. But it's not mandatory. For most gardeners, adding compost, balanced organic fertilizers, and trace minerals like azomite annually will help ensure your fruits and vegetables provide the best possible nutrition. Additionally, sticking with heirloom varieties can avoid some of the unfavorable nutritional losses found in other crops. Using organic amendments like compost and mulch, along with sustainable practices like crop rotation and cover cropping, will maintain long-term soil fertility and nutrient density. Thank you so much for checking out my video. Make sure you stay tuned, subscribe. It's totally free, and like this video. It's the best way that you can help out the channel, and I'll see you on the next one.